Hey everyone, so you may have heard about earnest money or hand money being involved in a real estate transaction. What exactly does that mean? I'm going to tell you about it right now. So all hand money is basically compensation that the buyer is putting down once the seller accepts an offer on their property. There's typically a 5-day window where that money has to be in. And despite it being called hand money, there's really no money being switched hands between the buyer and seller, not yet anyway. That money goes to a broker's office and then gets deposited into an escrow account. And it stays there until closing, and then it's deducted off of your closing cost. The hand money is typically 1 to 3% of the sales price. So let's say you find a $100,000 property, you're going to put 1% down, so you're going to put $1,000 down once that offer is accepted. This money is basically just there to protect the seller in case the buyer were to back out. Now, there's a million different ways that the buyer is protected as well and can get that hand money back. But really, the only way you wouldn't get that money back as a buyer would be if you backed out, had a change of heart, or maybe you've had another property you found that you really loved and you wanted to put an offer on that and they could back out. So at that point, you'd back out for no other reason. The seller would keep that hand money. That money's there to basically show the seller that you are serious about putting this offer in and buying it, getting to the closing table and purchasing it. A couple of scenarios where the buyer is protected are any kind of contingencies that are in the contract. Inspection contingency. Let's say you do an inspection in the first week. There's an issue with the roof. The seller won't work with you, won't fix it, won't renegotiate the price. The buyer can back out of that contract, get the hand money back, no questions asked. Same thing with a loan contingency. Let's say you're buying the property with a loan. Financing, you were pre-approved initially, but maybe underwriting, when they looked into it, decided it doesn't work for them, and they denied you for that loan. That's another one where you can activate that contingency and walk away, get that hand money back, no problem. So those are the couple of scenarios of why you would do the inspection and contingencies to protect yourself on that hand money from the buyer. But that's why it's there. If you have any other questions about hand money or buying and selling in this market, let me know. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.